Puppy's just napping. Alright. This might sound weird too. I have like favorite soundtracks from this game, and this is one of them. This is one of my favorite soundtracks. Like if I could have this as a ringtone when I was in high school, I think I would have. I guess I could still do it now. I could. Can you imagine? I mean, this is my ringtone in 2024. Like, oh, what's that cool MIDI track? Ah, it's Doom. No biggie. Like the OG Doom. Let's see. Come on. Whoops, wrong gun, wrong gun. Not that, you know, not that there's anything wrong with a good old pistol, but a straight no shotgun. What am I gonna do with a pistol? Cry? Probably. Come on, come on. Whenever I try and explain this game to people who've never played it before, but they've seen it, they're always so confused, like, how do you aim? I was like, well, you just make sure they're on your screen and then shoot. And then, you know, it'll either hit them or it won't. And if it doesn't, you just need to adjust where you're standing, and the bullets will automatically go up or down depending on where the enemy is. And it seems so baffling to people who've never played a game like this. And I mean, I guess it's fair because it also works the other way around. My mother actually played Doom back in the day. Her and my dad would play, and I remember when I first tried to teach her how to play Halo, and she was so confused about the up and down sort of mechanics, like how to aim, because she's so, which to be fair, like looking up and down in a video game, I wouldn't say is hard, but I feel like it's definitely a learned skill. And my mom, who'd only played essentially Doom as her only like shooter, didn't know any better. This is all she knew. And so to her, there is no y-axis. It's just left and right. And so I guess I'm like having the inverse where I'm telling people like, oh, you know, just aim left and right and then your bullets will automatically go up or down as long as the enemy's in your screen. And it's just so like, how do you aim? Like, well, that's how you aim. You just go for it. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. Blue key. Alright. Oh. I had I won't say an old copy, but a while ago, long while ago when I was playing Doom, I had, it wasn't through Steam like this one is. It wasn't like an official, well, I mean it was, but it was like an old official, I don't know why I tried that. An old official game, like the OG, I think. And I'm gonna die in this poison. Yep, I'm gonna die in here. I'm gonna die in here. I didn't save. Come here. Come here, Spectre. Alright. That was sucky. That was terrible. Well, there's health in the beginning of the next mission. Alright. Save. Oh, that's my my test, so we'll just save over that. Which is actually at the same spot. This is where I saved last time. I'm gonna try and do as much of this without like my my book of all knowledge which should be easy because like I have that book practically memorized. But the map is nice, and not having a map, like all the information on it, kind of sucks. Not that I used it that much. I never really used it for like the map. I used it for, well, yes, the map, because it had the whole map like split. Oh my gosh, would you just die? Man, I am really not showing how good I am at this game. I guess to be fair, the last time I played this has been a minute. And I'm used to playing like modern shooters, and this is very different than a modern shooter. So I guess that's fair. Yeah, buddy, give me that chain gun finally. Where am I going? I mean, I know. Is there a faster way to make my map small? Yeah. Actually, I mean, I know where I'm going. I'm just like, whoopsies. Part of the reason too I wanted to come back to the original Doom games before the Dark Ages was because they mentioned, I remember seeing an interview or something about how with every subsequent Doom game, the developers are attempting to get as close to this Doom essentially as they can. And it's all about like, so what makes Doom Doom? And for Doom Eternal and Doom 2016, a lot, well, especially Doom Eternal, a lot of it was like being unstoppable and being this like incredible force to be reckoned with, and flying across levels and all of that stuff, and really like honing into like the legend of the Doomslayer, right? And it's great. I loved it. Can't get enough of it. I love Doom Eternal so much. I can't wait to get to it in this playthrough. Oh, hold on, concentrate. I got it. Oh, nailed it. Oh, I just got here. Which, to be fair, playing Doom in the mindset of like early first-person shooters, it definitely has that like speed to it. Like this game goes. I do remember that one of the things that this Doom game did that was kind of revolutionary was the idea that sound travels. And it was mentioned that in Wolfenstein, also by id Software, they started playing with the idea that, oh, if you shoot a bullet, then all the enemies in that room will like aggro on you, essentially. And then Doom sort of took it to that next level where it's, okay, if the door's open or it goes through a vent, then all the monsters here you will start to try and seek you out. And that was like a first of its kind thing. And so there's, you know, I love this game. So I remember when I play, this is a lot, this is me just reminiscing about Doom while I play it. It'd be fun to just like run around a map and then open like as many doors as possible and just cause a ruckus. Because then all the demons like start to chase you, but then they also start to fight each other. And it was just kind of like, it was kind of fun. You just start a riot. I was talking about Doom Eternal. So with the Dark Ages, part of what they noticed in this Doom game, the original, is how much weight all the projectiles have. And I never really thought about the weight of projectiles until I saw the trailer for the Dark Ages, and you see the Mancubus and his fireballs like moving so slowly, and you dodge them. That Doom is as much of a, what am I saying, a vertical game or a horizontal game as much as a vertical. It's about dodging projectiles and dodging demons while progressing through the game. And I was like, that's so true. And I really wanted to like come back here and re-experience what that's like to dodge projectiles just like that. Thank you, Imp. That was a wonderful demonstration. I think in the article I read, it's comparing Doom Eternal as a fighter jet and Doom the Dark Ages as a tank. And like, both are accurate, I feel. Having played pretty much every Doom game that's come out, I feel, well, almost every. I haven't played like some of the like Doom 64 I didn't play. I didn't play Final Doom. I played a little bit of it, but I didn't play much of it. I played Doom 3, but I never beat it. And Doom 3 Resurrection of Evil. Played that one too, but never beat it because I don't do horror games, and that is a horror game in Doom skin, and I just couldn't do it. Also, it scared, it was a horror game. It scared the absolute piss out of me. Could not do it. The one time I did beat it was because I cheated. I had the cheat codes, and the game's a lot less scary when you can't die. But that like petrifying fear of like not moving forward in the game was like the worst thing about Doom 3. I couldn't move forward in the game. I couldn't do it. The game said go down this dark hallway. I was like, hell no, I ain't going down any dark hallways. Like I'm just here to like kick ass and take names, you know? Like that's all I want to do. And Doom 3 was not that kind of game. But I did watch my dad play. I watched my dad play a lot of games. Which, now that I think about it, explains a lot of why, growing up, I like to watch other gamers on the internet. Makes sense, because that's what I grew up watching. That, and also, you know, when you can't afford the newest game consoles, you sort of just watch other people play because you're poor. And I wouldn't say I was poor so much as new game consoles are expensive and games were expensive, and it sometimes just wasn't worth it. Let's see, I don't want to go into this way. I guess I do. It's blue key. Blue key. I did like, when it comes to Doom 3, I liked a lot of the concept of Doom 3. Like, as a game, I think it took the idea of Doom as a game, oh man, and sort of was the first step to the modern shooter. I mean, they added, like, a lot of what we see now in FPS games came into Doom through Doom 3, and I can respect that. That doesn't mean that, like, I'm gonna, like, love playing it forever. Or at all. We might skip it in this in this playthrough. I might just not do it. We'll see. We'll see when we get there. Maybe I'll have a change of heart once I get to Doom 3. But, like I said, I watched my dad play the whole game and Resurrection of Evil. And I wouldn't say, like, oh, I learned so much watching him, as much as, oh, I had a great time watching him, and it was a lot of fun. And I'm being eaten alive here. And it sort of helps me feel like I experienced the game without actually having to inflict that terror upon myself. Give me the glasses. Thank you. When I had that old copy, I feel like I was mentioning it earlier, of Doom. It was so old. And my computer was so top of the line. I don't know what happened, but all of the invisibleness was kind of glitchy. So the specters weren't as invisible as they are now. Or they are supposed to be. So they weren't as scary. Definitely scary when you can't see them.